This, you can do this if you have your image, if you don't have your image. This is like my page in my sketchbook, and we'll pass those out in a couple of minutes. You're going to divide it in half vertically, divide it in half horizontally, so you have 4 boxes, okay? We are going to do for this project, your image that you selected, your mass-produced commercial good, you are going to draw each time in each box. You're going to do 4 drawings. This is a plan. It does not have to have every single perfect little detail, okay? If I'm doing my Dell's logo, which was that big lemon, and it said Dell's across it, and it had little ice shavings on top, I literally need to do that shape with those details once inside each box, okay? We are going to kind of play up those color relationships that we reviewed yesterday. Your first box, you are going to have your original colors. Anybody know what that means? What is the original? What does it mean, Jillian?
That's the colors that your picture already had on it.
You got it. So this was my original. So I'm looking at yellow, some white, and some green. Make sure you write it on there, okay? Your other 3 boxes, it's your choice in terms of what you want to do for color relationships. I have this sheet. You can paste them inside your sketchbooks if you'd like. It's that review all about color. It's everything we talked about yesterday. It has primary, secondary, tertiary colors in it, and how to make them what they are. It has warm and cool, tints and shades, complementary, analogous colors. You're going to pick 3 color relationships, okay? Over here, you can see I picked, anybody know what this one is?
Cool colors.
Cool colors, because you see blues, purples, and greens. Those are warm colors. We're looking over here. Does anybody know what color relationship this is? Yes, sir.
Orange.
Close.
Really?
Close. We've got reds, blues, and yellows. Primary. Connor's on 5. So this is the primary colors. Anybody know what that one is? That one's actually not on this sheet. Gab?
No.
Okay. It's up on that board behind me. It's the 3rd one down, I think. It's kind of a weird word. Monochromatic. And that's not on the sheet. Monochromatic is like a combination. So you pick one color and you add white to it to get some tints, and you can add black to it to get some shades. So it's like doing the full spectrum of that color from really light to really dark. So that's what I did for that one. So I did monochromatic, primary, and I did cool colors. So you have to pick 3. If I look at them, I want to change it up a little bit. Maybe I want to do complementary colors. I already have a lot of yellow and a lot of green. So maybe I can do complementary colors. I'm going to write that in my box. And I think I'm going to do blue and orange. But that's only 2 colors. And I've got a lot of stuff to color in. That's okay. You can do light blue, you can do dark blue, you can do light orange, you can do dark orange, okay? So it doesn't have to be just 2 colors. If I want to do this one, maybe I want to do secondary colors. That would be kind of good. So I'm going to write secondary colors here. And secondary colors, look at your sheet if you don't know what it is. Orange, violet, and green. Orange, violet, and green. And then maybe for my last one, I like analogous. And for analogous, it's kind of cool because all you have to do, take a peek at the color wheel. I'll put one at your table. And analogous colors, remember we said were just 3 to 5 colors next to each other on the color wheel. So let's see, I've got some blue, I've got a lot of orange, I've got some yellow, some green. I don't have a lot of purple. So maybe I do analogous color set. I'm going to do, how about red, violet, or red, purple, violet, and I need 3, so I'll do blue, violet, okay? Try to have like a mixture of colors. Try not to have like one big, like main color in each one. Try to kind of spice it up a little bit, okay? So what we're looking for, divide it into 4 boxes. Quick sketch so you know what it looks like. Not perfect, not a ton of details, just so we can identify it, we know what it is. Label your original one, what colors are in your original image, and then what other 3 color relationships you want to do. Look at this sheet if you need to, and look at this color wheel if you need to, okay? Write out the name of each color relationship. So if you're doing complementary and you're doing blue and orange, you can write down various versions of blue, various versions of orange, okay? I'm going to give you about 15 minutes, plenty of time. Just draw come up with your color relationships. Then we need to talk about your media choices. That will be the second half of you.
Do we just do like a quick sketch like that, or like?
Yeah, I mean, granted, that was so super quick. Keep in mind, the image that you printed out, you're going to have to draw. A category for your rubric is make sure it's your own drawing, okay? If we're going to trace this, then there's really no point of doing it. I want you guys to practice your drawing skills. So, granted, that's not fabulous, but I kind of know what it is. If you're doing, let's say, like Mickey Mouse, don't give me like a head, a body, and like 2 legs and 2 arms. That doesn't look like Mickey Mouse. Okay, that looks like a gingerbread man. All right? Any other questions? 15 minutes? Oh, yes, sir.
Can we use black and white whenever in any other?
I outlined in mine all in Sharpie. If you want to do one that's just monochromatic, like neutral colors, like white to black, you're more than welcome to do that. Any other questions? That's day 1. Thank you, Grant. You can stop now.
Okay.